Hey folks, so I just want to make something clear. Um, I don't like racism. I don't like sexism. I don't like homophobia. I don't like any kind of discrimination of any kind. I don't like it. I also don't like how people who don't like discrimination a lot of times handle the people who are discriminating. I don't. I just don't. I don't like the whole conversation because I feel like bo both sides of pretty much any human conflict act really shitty to the other side, and every group is shitty to the other group. It's instead of having like a civilized, um, a civilized, not condescending discussion with one another. Most people just take cheap shots, get into flame wars, and conflicts and all these kinds of stupid things, and it's very immature and stupid. Um, yeah, I think every human being should be treated well. I think every human being should be treated with respect, understanding, and patience and kindness. And I wish that it was our nature to be that way. I wish that every human being of every group, race, sex, sexual orientation, all these kinds of things, I wish people could be kind, understanding, peaceful, and nice to one another. I don't like human shittiness. I don't like evil. I like goodness. There was a time in my life where I was a dickhead. I was awful. There was a time in my life where I was. And I grew past that. And I realized the merits of goodness, and I realized that goodness is better. However, I've also noticed as I began to love this ideal goodness and strive towards it, I realized as I strove towards it, I can never completely be good. Why? Because I couldn't change my nature, which is a human nature. I couldn't change it no matter how much I wanted it to change. And I noticed all of these shitty qualities continuing to exist in me despite my desire to transcend human nature. It just didn't work. I couldn't transcend human nature. So, idealistically, I wish humans could be angelic. I wish humans were naturally good and wonderful. However, it's not what I observe in other human beings most of the time. It's not what I observe in myself. And so I don't think I should pretend to be a wonderful angelic being. I believe I should be the human, both shittiness and goodness, all of that, every nuance of who I am, honestly, as opposed to being a liar. I don't want to be a liar. And if I pretend to be angelic and always kind and always patient and always all these qualities that I really admire, if I pretend to be those things when I'm really not feeling that, that makes me a liar, and it also makes me not feel good. So I think, for me, that when I'm feeling like being inconsiderate, I should be inconsiderate. I'm not saying extremes. I'm not saying to be the most awful, evil person. I don't like evil. It won't be it won't be it won't be like a terrible thing. But at the same time, I don't want to be a liar. And it is part of my makeup, whatever John is. It's part of me to be considerate. I am considerate to people naturally, or it's developed over time. But sometimes people take advantage of that. And when people take advantage of that, I don't feel like I should be considerate to them. I just don't feel like I should pretend about anything. I shouldn't pretend to be an angel. I've tried. I shouldn't pretend to be an angel. So I should just be what I am, even though it doesn't reach my ideal of what a human should be. I'd rather be what I am honestly than fake being an ideal, which is an angelic nature that I really don't have. Alright, so I'm just clearing that up. Alright, see ya.